Now, local authorities in China have renewed controversial plans to dam the country's biggest freshwater lake, but environmentalists are now warning that through this move is damming Poyang Lake, a winter stopover for over 500,000 birds would threaten the fragile ecosystem and the endangered birds and other wildlife it supports. Leila Mohammed has that report.
Environmentalists in China have sent out a sharp warning to Chinese authorities that by going ahead with plans of a creation of a damming Poyang Lake, then the impact on the environment will be dire. The lake, a winter stopover for over 500,000 birds, would threaten the fragile ecosystem and the endangered birds and other wildlife it supports. The Pyongyang Dam, which is slowly recovering after shrinking to less than a third of its usual size, shows how fraught such efforts are in China. Conservationists note that if realized, the 3,000-meter-long sluice gate across one of the lake's channels would cut it off from the river Yangtze, leaving Poyang a dead lake. China has built more than 50,000 dams in the Yangtze Basin in the past 70 years, including the three gorges, which came in the face of widespread opposition from environmentalists. Over the same period, at least 70% of the river's wetlands have vanished, according to data from the Environment Ministry. Poyang supplies water to Jiangxi's province's 4.8 million residents, and the local government says damming it will conserve water, irrigate more farmland, and improve navigation. In a normal wet season, Poyang can be 3 times the size of the U.S. city of Los Angeles. Its mud flats are the primary winter feeding grounds for hundreds of thousands of birds flying south to escape the chill every autumn. They include the critically endangered Siberian crane, the population of which has shrunk to about 4,000.
As for the migratory birds, the drought will have a big impact on them. This year, there are even more birds than the previous year. From this point of view, it looks like there are few birds. That's because the time you visit is not right. From this point of view, it looks like there are few birds. That's because the time of your visit is not right. Normally, 6 to 7 a.m. in the morning, there are more birds.
This year's drought was the worst in 70 years, with the region entering the dry season 3 months sooner than usual. Still, hundreds of birds were gathering at small pools of water left on the cracked riverbed in Yongzhou County in early November.
Migratory birds mainly eat fish and shrimp. Others like swans and geese also eat grass. The roots of grass are also the birds' staple food. They really like to eat them. So the migratory birds will come to Poyang Lake every year and stay for a long time because of this.
At nearby Zhupao Hill, a popular bird-watching spot, about 90,000 migratory birds were spotted from October to early December, up from about 62,000 birds in the same period last year. It is not yet clear what stage of development the dam is currently in, and neither local authorities nor the Environment Ministry in China responded to questions put to them by the media. Scientists also say that losing its natural water circulation could also hurt Poyang's ability to flush out nutrients, risking an algae buildup that could disrupt the food chain. The dam could also affect another critically endangered species that calls the lake its home, the Yangtze finless porpoise. There are just over 1,000 left in the wild.